Shirley here, Sirius Talisman. This is what I channeled. So I think about 2 days ago I was channeling that there is a new planet that was requiring my attention. Basically, now I see this article in delay of 2 days. It's Vietnam.vn. It's Vietnam. And it's translated to Hebrew. Do I have that in English? This is Earth-like planet discovered located within the habitable zone. Exactly what I saw. I cannot say predicted because it was discovered when I was channeling that. The planet, located approximately 150 light years from Earth, possesses nearly identical orbital period and may have liquid water. An artist's illustration of HD 137010b, a candidate exoplanet. Hello. I'm just going to save that picture. The planet has many characteristics similar to Earth. Basically, when this was published, I was receiving that very strongly, and I didn't know when we will discover that. It was discovered at exactly the same time. It was the discovery was published at the same time. The planet has many characteristics similar to Earth. Astronomers, okay. According to research published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters, the exoplanet candidate with many similarities to Earth has been named HD 137010b. Estimates suggest that the HD 137010b is slightly larger than Earth, has about 1.2 times the mass, and orbits orange temperature K-type dwarf star with an orbital period of approximately 355 days. So we have like 364. Then this is quite twin. Compared to the Sun, it has lower temperature and luminosity, but longer lifespan due to its slow hydrogen consumption. Maintain main sequence phase when hydrogen is fused into helium, longer than current age of the universe. Based on these orbital periods, researchers believe that is approximately 51% chance that the exoplanet is located within the habitable zone of its host star. So, first, it seems to be similar to Earth, orbiting Sun-like star, and bright enough to support in-depth observations in the future. The transit and detection method has attracted attention from astronomers. Yes. So, we discovered another Earth-like Earth. Icy Earth could support life, perhaps. A planet, it's having an ice age. So, this is Earth-like. Yeah. Oh, look at his midheaven, Jupiter. Mars hour. And this is the video where I made the prediction. It's in the other channel. And this one I do have the right for because it's my video. Yeah. Okay. This is one. That's the one. Julie here with Sirius Taurus Moon, and this is not a usual reading. Jupiter hour, Moon day, Moon Scorpio, Ascendant midheaven ruled by the Malefics. But I'm gonna proceed on. Well, nothing is on the toxic degree. I see it's an basically prediction. I see a discovery of new outer planet. It's 4 days ago. But the new planet symbolizes something that the world doesn't understand yet. Which is, it makes sense, because when we, upon discovery of new planets, we basically have new forms of consciousnesses. Mundanely in the background, we're going to have Uranus ingressing to Gemini, which is booming technology, and Uranus also rules space. So we'll probably be able to reach, travel to, or observe space, but and of course Pluto in Aquarius, discovering the secrets of outer space. But I say a new planet. It's not a new planet, but the discovery of the planet comes together with a consciousness of the planet. And a consciousness is preparing for that planet. And it seems to be that probably that planet has something that, a derivative of that, or something that manifests as relation between people, because the context in which I was discovering that planet, or that I still didn't know it's another planet, Earth, was relational, and I was trying to explain something, and I saw that there was barely readiness, and I was like, feel like I'm an alien, and my consciousness went there, and then I was like, wait a minute, to see another planet. And I was trying to find out which planet. And this is planet that a consciousness needs to be ready. It seems to me that this planet is secure, but it's finding it difficult to bring itself to the awareness of Earth, or to Earth. I don't think the planet's going to collide into Earth, but because it's bringing a frequency that's different. It's different safe. It's different secure. That was 4 days ago, so 2 days before the publication. And whatever is going on Earth right now, maybe other people can see or sense this planet. Again, the context for me was I was trying to explain something relational, and I felt like there was difficulty in accepting what I come to explain. I was like, is that Aries? No. Is that Uranus? I think that's Gemini? No. And I'm like, okay, it's a new planet. It's a new planet. It's a new planet. So I don't know what to say. We're about to discover a new planet. Most of the cosmos we don't know, so it makes sense. There's nothing scientifically impossible about that. But on
2 days before the publication.
On our ability to relate or embody or let's say understand the astrology of this planet, our consciousness as humanity is going, it needs to go through something. And I'm getting the sense that that planet was trying to get itself through society. It's this is why I was like, is that Aries? Because I have 1 square Aries, and Aries is next to my Mercury. But no, it's another planet. And Aries causes scales. That planet is not there. That planet is like, it's like secure attachment. It doesn't cause chaos, but there's something about that planet which tries to.
Yeah, nobody was talking about that. Only the astronomy.
Or reckon itself within people, or create a connection with people so that it can be discovered.
Exactly.
So somebody would look at the sky and look for that planet. And I think that the current, I'm trying to explain to that, because the current planets are discovered within context. And this context usually necessitates that many of them either clone the scientists, or there's something incredibly inverted around their positioning. And so the people that are the ones who would discover planets usually are the ones that are looking through a telescope. And
okay, this is where I stop to explain, because basically discovering another Earth-like planet should have broken the news, but there are so many other things in the news because the consciousness of people was not really looking for a new Earth. And this is, let's see if I get to the point where I see that it has life in it. Okay.
It's not about.
Okay. Very weird. Okay. But this is basically, I don't know why they can't hear me, but eventually there's a moment where I begin to discover that it's another Earth. The Neptune Rahu with Venus brings a bit dissociation. So I don't remember if I show that in the video, that it's another Earth with life in it. But that was attempting to reach the collective consciousness. And then I saw the article. So let's see if there's more news about this planet. because it's not the first time we. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the discovery. And it's from Kepler's telescope, the K2 mission. Now, again, I don't know if the conspiracy theories about this or other perspectives, but this is what I can Google. Earth 2.0. But this is 7 May 2025. And this is Groningen, Netherlands. Earth-sized planet spotted within year-long orbit. This is 20 January. Yeah, so this happened, and I guess none of us, including me, was watching, and that somehow got to my. Yeah, it's the same. Although astronomers only got one look at the planet in 2017 through NASA's Kepler's telescope, they really done their due diligence. So this is new discoveries. It seems to be about 1,000 degrees cooler than the Sun. K dwarf relatively brought out 40% chance that it orbits its star more closely, firmly within the habitable zone. Kepler mission ended in 2018, more than 500,000 stars, and waited for planets to transit across their stars' faces. This was completely missed. The best way to detect it was to actually just look. Yeah, it wanted to be looked at, but why do we have another visitation of this in 2026? 2014? Many of these instruments are essentially proposing to observe particular stars, bright sun-like stars, for many years. The advantage of this star is we already know there's a planet with Earth-like properties. Okay. And this is published in Science, 28 January 2026. Long overlooked Kepler signal discovered by citizen scientists. So there is the delay, the fact that it was really trying to be looked at. 2017, Eris and Uranus conjoined. And this is why we had the difficulty, although we saw this planet, we had the difficulty to include it in some way. This is why I thought that this is Eris. Remember when I said I thought this is Eris? Because Uranus conjoined Eris in 2017 when it was discovered. And so I thought that this was the consciousness of Eris, but no, it simply was not included. I don't know where it is now in the sky. Let's see, HD. Let's see, current location. Oh, they give me this, but they don't give me in relation to Earth, which would give me a constellation. Libra. Okay. It's around Libra. I have Urania in Libra. So this is around the constellation Libra. Perhaps the moon was crossing. No, the moon was not crossing Libra. But somehow I thought that the energy was Aries, and then it wasn't. Because 2017, Uranus conjoined Aries. And I said it's something to do with that. Because it was finding it difficult to come to our consciousness. And it was wishing for us to look at it. And I said something, I said it's about relation. That it is about relation. Libra is a relation not from the moon, but from the Venus. Libra is a constellation of relations. And the location of this planet in Libra changes the relation between things. By the way, Libra is my 8th house, so it's occult, and I had the occult gnosis of this planet. I said it changes the relation between people. And it's safe relation. It's safe relation, that's why. I don't know. Where in Libra do we have degrees? Okay, we have the declination. My God, I was exactly channeling this planet. And you know how it came about. I felt so exasperated from what's going on with people on Earth. And then I had this notice. Now I have Urania in the middle decan of Libra. And Libra is my 8th house. So this is something that was calling to my attention, because it was there for the consciousness of this planet was there for the rescue. And it was about safe relation. And Libra is also a sign of diplomacy, but it's also a sign of human relations. Okay, it's a Venus sign, a Venus air sign, art. Yes, the moon was. I think this is a planet that is now towards the end decan of Libra, because what was happening to me in the last 2 days could be the moon trining this planet. And lot of fortune was 26 Libra. I want to see, do I have degrees in Libra? No, sorry. Constellation Libra, this would be Scorpio. Sidereally, it's Libra. Sidereally, it's Libra. Okay. So this would be my 9th house. But why the relation between people? I saw the sidereal. Basically, I saw the sidereal. And the consciousness of people have to change to allow this into the consciousness. And this could be the Scorpionic part. Because this Libra some of it is tropical Scorpio. So from tropical perspective, Scorpio is a shift in consciousness. I mean, all constellations are shifting consciousness, but with Scorpio we go to the core issue and then we transmute it. So it required us to transmute things, and this planet assists in that. From Earth it assists in that. Now this planet has an ice age. But this is amazing that I really channeled this planet. I channeled the information around this planet effectively. And even when I said I thought that this is Aries, yes, they saw it in 2017 when Uranus conjoined Aries, which would probably oppose its location. Yep. So this is a born out channeling prediction. And it's Mars hour when I see the article Mars in the sign of space, which is Aquarius, in the 5th house, Saturn in the 6th, Jupiter in the 10th, Mercury Rahu, Moon 29 degrees Sagittarius, and Ascendant 20 degrees Libra, which is the tropical manifestation of the constellation Libra. The constellation Libra is tropical Scorpio, but if we are looking at the archetype of Libra, then tropically we would see, we could see Libra designations. This is because of the stream of consciousness. Okay, the sidereal astrology is the constellations, the tropical is measuring by time, basically 27,000 years ago, those would be the same, because let's say April, that is now Aries season, would have been Pisces season. So if we would measure by time, then this would have been the same time as this is. Let's say Pisces would be in April. But because constellations, because of the skewing of the equinox, yes, I forgot how to explain that correctly, but because of these 27 years that passed, we have the timing of the seasons, which is tropical astrology, different from the constellations, which is sidereal astrology. So we still celebrate the spring in the spring, but now we call now we have we call it the Bulgarians have Baba March, but now Baba March is Aries rather than Pisces. Okay, so 21, 22 of March, where the sun ingresses to tropical Aries. I don't know if they celebrate Baba March. I think they celebrate it before before the equinox, but it's called equinox. The 4 times in a year that they have. Oh my God, this association is really difficult. Mercury, Rahu, everything becomes dreamlike and it's difficult to communicate. But I hope that I still explained it somehow.
in a way that is possible to understand. And yeah, Mercury Rahu is weird, um, but I'm so surprised that I was so accurate with what I received about this planet.